Hey there, Joy. And anybody tuning in, if you're wondering, this is a checkup from the neck up, which is why I am talking to myself, a reading directly to me that I'm allowing you to listen in on, to gravitate any wisdom that might come through it your way. Take it and make it your own, okay? Because you're not taking it from me, you're taking it from the abundance that is afforded me. So with that, we're looking at these moon cards that have already set the tone for the reading, and it's talking about the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, and Gemini is doing some amazing things in the sky today. It's talking about heel toe, making full contact and getting the legs in unison through the mind, okay? And that's where this comes in. Be bold and make the first move. That's a cardinal moon. The cardinal moon really has to do with taking the information that's going on in the cardinal signs, the information that is going on, and making it your own. Okay, it's not fixed and stubborn as saying my way or the highway, and it's not the mutable which says anyway will do. It's the place where the two work together, and it helps you set your direction and set your tone. So with that, I see that I'm pointing out the affirmations, which right now are sitting on the universe is filled with endless opportunities for me. Let's see what comes. Okay. What is coming in is I am now creating my life exactly as I want. So that cardinal moon is affording you the ownership. Now, a few minutes ago, before I turned the camera on, I heard a very specific message that says something about cleaning up the small print, cleaning up the fine print. And this is it's looping back to certain things that you were engaged in, and like this broadscape, vague incoming of powerful energy that was occurring. Well, basically, I guess that was the moons and the eclipses in May. So it has to do with kind of like fiddling in through May, June, July, that thrust of energy. And we're going to make sense of it, okay? So, and what's funny is what popped it out is the universe always has my back. So life is here for you. One thing that I know is there was this nifty little piece of information is that our future self leaves clues in our past. And that's why often we keep combing through our past. But they're not talking about the things recorded in our mind, because if they're in our mind, they're still sitting like in a singular perspective. That's why they like you to journal it out, draw it out, record it out, voice record it, vlog it, whatever it is, write it down. You can keep it private for yourself, but it really has to do with when you do that, you have this time of these powerful retrogrades to go back and look, to sift and sort through. That can be some of refining the small print, the fine print, that type of thing, because that is where the contracts really get on track or get off track. And that's where it'll protect yourself, not protect like, oh, from danger and invasion or whatever. No, protect by connecting. We protect to connect. We connect to protect. Not one or the other is the right way or this or that. No, it is a full circuit. It is a whole. Kind of like which came first, the chicken or the egg? Yes. Which came first, the oak or the acorn? Yes, because they are one unit. They are the same. And they're talking about the big one, the big picture, the harnessing of the whole power. Okay, so we had angel assistants show up. I have a few cards here, and that's how I knew it was time for one of these. Keter is coming in with spirituality, and this has to do with not just foresight, but foresight, everything that you've taken in, moving and circulating all the way through in and about. It's made a few passes to where kind of like you can tell what's in the soup of your mind. And you've been doing the cleansing and clearing by inhaling in your nose and exhaling it out of your mouth, other people's energies, your old energies, that type of stuff, so that you don't have to keep regurgitating or chewing up old bubblegum, that type of thing. And Keter is talking about when we connect with ourselves, this is the impossible, the infinite, the eternal, that, and this is the actual, the actuated, the planned and prepared. Bringing them together is an energy work. Okay, this isn't just like ha la 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 that we think. It is spirituality, because it's allowing spirit, which is that force, that life force that flows through us, our source, to connect with itself. Heaven on earth is met right here. Ooh, Thank you, Keter. I'm excited about that because not only does it throw your collarbones open when you're really excited, that opens up the high heart for a pure perfect channel. This is throwing the ribs open. Throw your ribs back. That's fully embracing shining bright like the noonday sun so that your radiance, your beauty, and beauty is that integrity, right? It's that pure perfect integrity coming on through. And I love that Keter is showing up here to point the way, to ordinate, to coordinate. That's very much what the cardinal moon energy is showing us. And we're entering into that right now because it's the space that's been occurring between the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, all right? And it says life is tipping in your favor, which is good because the cards that are following, I have to rearrange them so that they'll look to you the way they look down here, is really showing it's mending all these disconnects that we've had going on. You know, the as above, so below. Well, here you're trapped in the below. Here, you know, you're trapped in the below and you're having to shield yourself from what's above because what could be your curiosity could also be a trick, right? So some of the trickster energy, that's what this fox can show up as sometimes, kind of like the coyote can do in the secret shaman deck. And here it's being asleep at the helm in the above world and heaven's coming down trying to awaken you. But as we know, the orca is a little bit more the dangerous dolphin. So you're like, I'm shutting my eyes. I don't know if I want to know all this stuff because what is going to happen? Is this what's going to happen? And that led to some of your thinking. So I'm going to set these down so that we can really, this is where we're going. So that led to you thinking this. Life's trying to take you this direction, but, well, for a reason. They're trying to get you here to take you in a different direction. Somewhere you fell for an adjacent possibility, and adjacent means anything outside of yourself that is not yours. When we get on other people's paths, other people's tracks, other people's trajectories, it might seem familiar, it might seem doable, but it's also very South Node. South Node is not just what you're really good at. Sometimes it can be the getting off track, going into a different direction. So as opposed to moving forward, you move adjacently, all right, perpendicular, and that's where gravity sets in, and that's where gravity, you know, sorrow, grief, those type of things can come in because it ends up isolating and decimating. Look at that, y'all. And really messing with your mind. So this is the mind, turning the mind forward. Let's look at Keter again, okay? See that? The foresight going out and knowing how to go, because that's where your clues, that's where your confirmation and your resonance is. So like if you're tuning in here, this is devised for you. Even in these where I'm speaking to myself, it's for your benefit, for your joy. Not what I'm saying, but what you are hearing through the guidance of your soul, your spirit, your guides. But see how that brings about kind of like this coat hanger. That's the ordination. That's like this hovering above your head, that all that you have been working towards and investing in and seeking is being laid out before you, so that when you go about your daily task of grocery shopping or clothes shopping or walking to the garbage bin, like I live somewhere that we have to take trash out to a dumpster, those type of things, that everything you meet and greet, everything you need and desire meets and greets you along the way. Ooh, I like that. And that's making this spark off. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. That umbrella lifting you up, bringing you into the now and into the no. Like if it goes with a K, it is awesome. So anyways, the point here is they're wanting to get you headed back this direction so that they can point this out. Follow the light. And because it's pink, it's follow delight. We're here to enjoy ourselves. Like people are talking about, Earth isn't supposed to be a school. No, it's not. It's kind of like Humpty Dumpty falling to pieces. How do we get put back together again? We came here to Earth. We didn't expect to splat, aka make our birth chart and get caught in all that trap, all that fishing line, all that wire, and get bound up and whatever else, hangman, hermiting. You know, that's a lot of what's going on here, that hermiting energy unknowingly. Feeling left out, feeling misled, that type of thing. But they're wanting to bring us into that dawn, into delight. So with that, let's see what is going on here. And at the split, oh, it's interesting because they're doing away with this death, this ending, wanting to clean and clear this out, because your armor, what you had as your protection before, it didn't spare you. There was no sparing you, because they're talking about our answer is connected to life itself. Look at that lighting up over there. You can back it up and see it, the life force, right? is also our life source. And what's behind that is that 10 of Cups. Ooh, a couple of things. 10 of Cups and what? Ooh, the 8 of Pentacles. See, that's set right before you, and your focus is here, reaching on the growth. That's like this, coming up out of the dark, okay? That it is time for it to come forward where the world can see what you have been working on. That's what this ending is. Step over your dead body. All the times that I think I can, but I won't. I think I can, but I won't. And it sounded like I think I can't. Okay, because that can and the won't were merging together and making a blurry word up in your head space. And the 4 Wands is coming going, yee-hee, yee-hee. Now you know the truth. You are liberated and you are free. Step through this gate, this passageway into the glorious life, the happily ever after. What? After your dead body. Parting with death. No longer having that contract with death. The decimation, the desolation, by things being adjacent and kind of like chasing the tail. They're wanting us to get into ourselves so that we have the whole big picture. Okay. Ooh. So apparently that's where we're going to wrap this one up. I do want to get a tea leaf for each one, and then we're going to see where it goes from there to get into our strength. This is you walking towards your dream. I love that you're choosing it. I love that you're choosing us. So let's see. All right, there's all the shadows. The shadow talks about that fug-mugging mind. Okay. And the fug-mugging mind, the announcement, like, hey, ring a bell. It is time to go. I hear you. I hear you. A new job and career is coming with what heaven is bringing you. The ideas, the awakening, new. That means none of the old, no death. It hasn't even been unwrapped yet, the package. And then along with the red fox, we have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. That can be the same power, the same energy, like-mindedness. And that doesn't mean that y'all share the same thoughts or opinions or anything. It means you're coming from the same place and going to the same place. Ah, that Gemini energy. Those who walk together to create this magnificent enlightenment and enjoyment on our planet. And then Keter, look down here. Oh, them some testicles. Is bringing in all these eggs, these ideas of what? Success assured with good plans and hard work. They're just wanting to take us into this to know that things are good. Turn it around. Turn your head around. Turn your mind around. They're wanting you to wrap your head around this, that life loves you, is blessing you, and the enjoyment is coming in. I hope this has helped. I love you. Bye.